My dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's Vlog, a beautiful Saturday morning here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise, wherever you are around the globe, especially on the continent of Africa. Yes, on the continent of Africa. Big shout out to all of you guys out there. Big shout out to you guys all out there. I'm receiving so many messages from Africa. I'm so excited about it. And hey guys, in America, in Canada, in Europe, Germany, Italy, France, even Russia. Dear friends, you are highly welcome to this very special edition. Saturday edition. Remember tonight, yes, tonight, Chelsea Celtic in the US of A. Chelsea Celtic in the US of A. You out there in Europe and in Africa, you have to find out when you're going to be watching that match. Yes. I think this time around, it's going to be better for you guys. It should be around midnight or so over there. Oh, I'm not too sure. Find out the exact time where you have to watch the match. Well, over here in Asia, we are going to be watching it around 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Yeah, dear friends. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. I prefer it that way because I'll be able to go to church after watching the game. I'll just take a shower and I'm off to church. Dear friends, after my post-match reaction to you anyway. Well, welcome to the channel, dear friends. This is Salon's Vlog. Beautiful Saturday morning here on the continent of Asia. We are in Malaysia precisely. Dear friend, I received a very long message from one of you guys out there in Nigeria. And I want to read for you. I want to start on that note. For you who have written this to me, your name is Ihechukwu. He said, my name is Ihechukwu. I love what you wrote. The only problem is that it is too long. What I am showing right now on the screen is just one part of what he wrote. Dear friends, there's another 2 pages. But I want to read only this for you. Then we go to the real issues of the day. Yeah. At the end of the video, the rest of you receive your shout out from me. Don't go anywhere. I have about 6 or 7 names that I have that I'm going to be mentioning. I will give them shout out. Very big shout out at the end of the video. All right. It says, good evening, sir. My name is Ihechukwu. I want to make my own point from the game played starting from the second half of the game. There are so much arrow in the defense, but I see much of energy, zeal, and accurate passes, and confidence, also fighting spirit among the team. For example, the goal for the ball always ends also cover up the space. When they are with the ball in the midfield, you can see the confidence going for the ball. Unlike the first team, having conceived the second goal with the pressure mounted on them, they were able to come back. Now for the first team, there are difference. The difference was very better than that of the second team for the midfield. They were waiting for the ball. They were waiting for the ball. That is talking about the second half. That was the second team. They were waiting for the ball, right? When they are with the ball and lack confidence and accurate passes in the game, they also wait for the ball to come to them and not going for the ball. They don't cover up the spaces up there. Teammates, unlike the second team. For example, whenever George is with the ball, he struggles alone because no one opened for him to pass the ball and also be free. And the force and energy to move the ball forward was not there. That is why they were passing the ball around their own half. Unlike the second team, minus James in the midfield. The midfield did not work. He said, I see no confidence. James was good. And he controlled the ball very well, but slow on the ball. Unlike Chukwuemeka, Leslie Chukwu, and Santos in the midfield. And remember, in a match, second half is always hard. Second half is always hard because the home team, be the loser, will force attack to come back in the game. So I was impressed that the midfield. That is for the team level for me. Thank you. Well, you can try to compare the first half and the second half. Many people prefer the second half of the game. I personally, I think I prefer the first half. The first half was more compact for me. The defense was more solid. Personally, the second half, they started poorly. Maybe the last 10 minutes, yes, they were able to pick up the last 10 minutes, the fighting spirit to come back into the game and to equalize. So the second half of the second team was better, was okay. But they started very poorly. They started very poorly in the second half. All right, quickly, let's get to main issues. And I will come back to some of the shout-outs later in the day. Well, dear friends, Chelsea are ready to let up to 12 more players leave this summer. Chelsea are ready to let up to 12 more players leave this summer on a transfer. And as you can see on your screen, the first on the list is Conor Gallagher, followed closely by Gallagher Chalobah, George Petrovic, Ben Chilwell, Kepa Arrizabalaga, Romelu Lukaku, Leslie Ogochukwu, Armando Broja, Kasadai, David Datro Fofana, Harvey Vale, Leo Castellan. Well, dear friend, all these names that are here is true. They are potential players that could be sold this summer. Especially George Petrovic. Right now, as it stands, Chelsea is about to sign a new goalkeeper. Any moment from now, hopefully today, it's very likely we will hear the outcome, because if the deal was so close last night, the medical could be booked today, dear friends. So it is very likely George Petrovic is leaving. Ben Chilwell, I am not too sure. Ben Chilwell was training yesterday with the wingers. Yeah, he trained yesterday with the wingers. We don't know exactly the role the coach wants him to play in tonight's game. But the rest of the players here, Conor Gallagher, for instance, I don't want to say much about it again. Chelsea are just waiting for the right offer for Conor Gallagher as it stands. And I hope and pray the right offer will never come up. Yes. So every other player here, Romelu Lukaku, we are looking forward for Romelu Lukaku going to Napoli. That we know. Yes. The rest of the players, they are still working on their possible destination this summer. Dear friends, all right. You see, before I continue, I want to point out something. Going into tonight's game, dear friends, wherever you are around the globe, I want you to understand something. Ball possessional football, a team that possesses ball so much, that is always in control of the game, possessing the ball, passing the ball around in your own area. Sometimes, like I said, it's boring. The more you have the ball, if you're not able to penetrate your opponent's 18 and score, it gets boring. Last night, for those of you who watched Juventus game, it was a typical example. As you can see on your screen, the statistics. Juventus against Nuremberg. 3-0. Juventus lost the game 3-0. Yet, they were in possession of the ball 60%. 60%. Total shots that Juventus had was 11. Nuremberg also had 11 shots. But big chances created by Nuremberg, 5 big chances created. How many big chances did Juventus create? Just 1. Big chances missed by Juventus, only 1. Big chances missed by Nuremberg, 3. Now, pass accuracy. Nuremberg had 80% pass accuracy, dear friend. Juventus had 89% pass accuracy. You can see it clearly. Ball possession alone does not win games. Ball possession alone does not win games. And so if we are going forward and we are saying, okay, we want to possess the ball, we will have to find a way of scoring goals. I brought up this for those of you that are in love with, tic-tac or tic-tac football. Let's possess the ball. You dominate the game, but you're not scoring. Like our previous game, I asked a question last time. What have we seen any clear-cut opportunity that Chelsea created? No. We have not created any clear-cut opportunity, goal-scoring opportunity for our strikers. We have not. Throughout the entire game. No single clear-cut opportunity for Chelsea strikers, dear friend. Nuremberg wiped out Juventus with 40% possession. Juve with 60% created only 1 big chance effective possession-based football takes time. Effective possession-based football takes time, dear friend. But when it clicks, it's fun to watch. When it clicks, it's fun to watch. Juve will even take more time than Chelsea because they have a squad that isn't used to dominating possession. Yes, Juventus will take more time to build up the squad that can start winning games with the style of football they want to play now. Because they don't have the players to play it. Unlike Chelsea, we are buying players that can play the style of football we can play. So ours might be able to blend faster or quicker. Dear friends, possession-based football, it doesn't come cheap. It doesn't come easily. If you doubt it, ask Pep Guardiola. It took Pep two seasons to start winning at Man City. You know that? Do you remember? It took him 2 seasons to start winning. Well, dear friend, Chelsea are finalizing Jorgensen deal tonight. Last night. Total package of 21 million. Petrovic expected to leave. Jorgensen versus Sanchez fight for #1 spot. That was the latest news we received last night. Yeah, Chelsea are finalizing Jorgensen's deal. Hopefully today, Saturday, medicals should be taking place or should be booked. I don't know how, but we are expecting a news today, dear friends. All right, you know Jorgensen, the goalkeeper that Chelsea is about to sign. All right, quickly before I let you go, eat your breakfast. I know they are not the big names that we wanted, Chelsea. Before I let you go, I want to shock you right now. I know these players, I want to mention their names. They are not the big names that we wanted, Chelsea fans. But they are very welcome additions to this Chelsea team. Talking about our transfers, the new players that Chelsea secured. 4, as you can see them right there on your screen. The first one, we are yet to conclude on that deal, to seal that deal. Jorgensen. That's going to cost Chelsea about 20 million to 21 million pounds. We have Adarabioyo. We got him for free. Viega, we got him for 12 million. Dewsbury Hall, we got him for 30 million. Adding profiles and qualities that we needed for just 62 million is really astute business. Adding the profile of players we added and the quality that we have added with just 62 million pounds, dear friend, it's an astute business. Great business done by our sporting directors. I want to keep reminding you, when they do good, you have to talk about it. When they do bad, we'll still talk about it. I have a challenge with them. In the past 2 seasons, how many goalkeepers have they signed? Who purchased Petrovic, knowing fully well the style of football we want to be playing? Who went in and bought Petrovic? Who scouted Petrovic? George Petrovic. In fact, even Sanchez, who scouted him? Who brought him in? If we know that this is the style of football we want to be playing, or is it that we are not aware, we didn't know the direction of football we want to have in the initial stages? There are more questions to be answered in that area, dear friends. Yes, there are questions to be answered. And I would demand that our owners come up. The sporting directors, they will come up and answer us. Dear friend, you see, why I'm saying this, because even we are trying to praise them, I have personally seen what Tosin Adarabioyo can do. The game we played 2 days ago. We are yet to see Viega. We are yet to see Dewsbury Hall. But I believe these are good additions. But signing Jorgensen now for 20 million pounds, how come that we bought Sanchez and Petrovic when we know the style of football that we want to be playing? It is a question that needs to be answered. All right, quickly, it is a breakfast, and before I let you go, the last one, Barcelona's stance has not changed. Total priority to Nico Williams. No other signing will be activated until they get final answers from Nico. Contact took place for Dani Olmo, but nothing will happen or advance until Nico deal is clarified. Same for João Cancelo. Means Barcelona are quite serious in getting Nico Williams. But the player currently, as we speak, is on holiday in Ghana. He's having fun with his family in Ghana in GH. He's not talking yet to Barcelona. The agent might be working around the clock, but he's not said anything yet. And Barcelona are waiting to get a final conclusion from Nico Williams before they will proceed on signing any other player. Their energy, their strength, their money, they are betting it on Nico Williams as we speak. Chelsea, do we have a chance? Well, we're waiting to see. Hopefully, maybe our owners, maybe our sporting directors are the reason why Nico Williams is holding on to Barcelona. He's trying to weigh both clubs. Maybe. Listen, Arsenal are equally interested. Yeah, Arsenal, they are equally interested. Dear friends. Well, on that note, quickly, let me give some big shout out to you guys. And I should be back in the next hours. Good afternoon, brother. Coming from Ibrahim Shola. Wherever you are, big shout out to you, Ibrahim Shola. Big shout out to you. It is Saturday morning here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia, to be precise. All right, this is coming from Sadiq Adeleke. Signing Julian Alvarez will be of good one to Chelsea if our club takes steps. Alvarez resemble Gui, just like twins. Up Blues. Big shout out to you out there, Sadiq Adeleke. And this is coming from, okay, let me read the message. He said, I love you, Blue, so much, brother. My name is Emisiolua from Surulere, Lagos, Nigeria. Emisiolua from Surulere, Lagos, Nigeria. Big shout out to you out there. Yes, enjoy your Saturday. It's a weekend. Have fun this weekend. Tonight, make sure you guys will sit around your TV. Find a channel where you can watch the Chelsea game. Yes, Chelsea Celtic tonight. All right, this is coming. This is hi, it's Remani. I'm writing you from Togo. Thank you for your great work. Actually, this was written in French. You know, I had to translate it. Yeah, this one is in Togo. He wrote the message in French. I translated it into English. Big shout out to you out there, Ramani from Togo. Big shout out to you out there. Keep watching and let me hear more from you in the coming hours. All right. Bulu John, yes, my brother Bulu John. Chelsea go and buy Nico Williams and Julian Alvarez. Coming from Bulu John. Big shout out to you out there, my big brother Bulu John. Big shout out to you. All right, this one says, hi, Mr. Selon Blog. Mr. Selon Blog. Looks rather from Zambia. How is your family? Thanks for giving us update on Chelsea. Big shout out to you out there. Looks Rider from Zambia. I always love to come your way and expect more in the coming hours. It was a good evening, sir. I'm really happy when I listen to your videos on latest Chelsea news. Big shout out to you out there, my brother. The name is Abiloro Isaac. Big shout out to you, Abiloro Isaac. Wherever you are, enjoy your weekend. This one says, good afternoon, sir. Jonathan Fode from Celerion. Jonathan Fode from Celerion. Big shout out to you out there, Jonathan Fode from Celerion. All right. Sir, good evening. I'm from Nigeria, Imo State, Owerri. Oh my goodness, Owerri. Yeah. I know Owerri very well. We still need to play well next season and let our coach do well to pray so. Thanks so much, sir, for your update for our club Chelsea. God will bless you and your family. Amen. God bless you, to my dear friend, and big shout out to you out there. Yes, you are from Owerri, Imo State, but you have not given me your name. Please, next time, give me your name. Let me call you and know you by your name. All right? The last two here, coming from Abba Francis Abba, my good friend Abba Francis Abba. Chelsea is a club known for winning trophies, but for 2 seasons now, the club is far from it. The new owners should not, because of their selfish interest, turn the club to an average club. Chelsea has a legacy that the new owners has to follow. Up Blues, Abba Francis Abba, you hit it right there on top of the nail. Thank you so much. Big shout out to you, Abba Francis Abba. Yeah, this is coming from, he said, thank you so for, as a question, Mr. Selon, God bless you. My name is Yannick Fagnon from Benin Republic. Big shout out to you, Yannick Fagnon from Benin Republic. Last one here says, Sanchez you go. Petrovic is better. Goalkeeper. Raymond from Nigeria. All right, guys, I'll be back in the next 2 hours with more exclusives and explosives. Don't go too far away. Let me hear from you in the comment section. I'll see you in the next one when you see me, dear friends. Shalom and peace.